1 miles an hour, but then again, that is in question this morning. Newsday's Ren Scott has more on the speed factor.
This is what 120 miles per hour looks like on a drag strip at Atco Raceway. Now try to imagine a Mercedes sedan entering a Paris tunnel at that speed and hitting a steel column head on. Raceway owner Joe Sway says the last few moments in that car must have been terrifying.
Being in a tunnel, I can't even imagine the thoughts going through their head at 120 miles an hour. It's such a closed-in area, oncoming traffic. They had to be just curled up and stay hoping for their lives.
At speeds like this, even on a straightaway, the margin for error is tiny. But in the narrow tunnel, once the extra heavy armor-plated Mercedes began swerving out of control, the battle was lost.
Nobody could have drove it. NASCAR people couldn't drive it that way.
Yeah. No way to recover once you lost it.
No.
A spokesperson for Mercedes called this accident the worst possible scenario. A frontal impact crash against a rigid barrier at excessive speeds in a tunnel with an allegedly drunk driver. The S-Class Mercedes was reinforced with galvanized steel, but the spokesperson said you cannot engineer a car to withstand something like this. The lone survivor of the crash, Diana's bodyguard Trevor Reese-Jones, remains in a Paris hospital with serious head and chest injuries and is expected to survive. But investigators say it could be weeks before he can be interviewed and perhaps explain just how fast the Mercedes was going and if the passengers inside were begging the driver to slow down. I'm Ren Scott, News 3.
Back here in our region, 3 men are nursing gunshot wounds today following